Hi everyone, this is Jesse Padron, and I am going to talk to you about the Miami-Dade Public Library's digital collection. This digital library's mission, as it's written on the site, is kind of wordy, as you can see in that paragraph from their About page. I feel like that whole paragraph can be summed up as they're going to provide as much online availability to libraries' special collections as possible and be as user-friendly as possible, and they could have summed it up as easily as that. The intended service population is the same as the actual public library. It's intended to be for everyone. Access is available to everyone, with a slight emphasis on Miami-Dade's history and community. It's part of the public library, which is an agency in the county government. I didn't find a formal collection policy, but again, this digital collection is the digitized holdings of the library special collections. So whatever the library special collections collection policy is, that would be it. But of course, I couldn't find on publicly available online the special collections collection policy either. It's funded by the Library Services and Technology Act, which is a program where federal funds are administered by the state for projects just like this. In this case, Florida's LSTA program is administered by the Department of State's Division of Library and Information Services, so that would be another stakeholder. But what can you find there exactly? Well, special collections includes photographs, pamphlets. There's even a cool dime novel collection, scrapbooks, basically all kinds of ephemera, all kinds of archival record collections for county agencies and private organizations and individuals. And there's also genealogical resources. Now let's get to the important part, which is navigating the site as a user. The best way to access it, I found, is to go through the link in one of the drop-down menus in the public library's main page. The digital collection doesn't really get a lot of front-end visibility through the main site, so you kind of have to look for it in all the drop-down menus. And as you can see from the URL at the top of the page, it's not a very intuitive URL because they use Content DM. It's a Content DM URL. Anyways, you get to this front page, and as you can see from this digital collections front page, it's an archival style organization into collections, mostly according to provenance. So you can start by just clicking on and browsing one of those collections there. For example, if you want to look at photographs, there's the Gleason Wade Romer photograph collection, or if you're interested in genealogy, or the records for a specific county organization, just to name a few examples. Or if you want to search for something, you can use the basic search bar that's up there in the upper right hand corner. So you can type in a basic search, or you can click the advanced search button there. Their advanced search page, it's pretty standard, but it's pretty good and easy to use. You can limit your search to specific collections. You can do a Boolean style search. You can limit your results by date. And even once you institute that search, then your return results page, you see on the left hand corner, you can further limit your results on the left hand side by some pretty basic metadata elements. Limit your search results by collection, source, format, what exactly you're looking for, subject creator, or time period. Each digital object itself has its own page, such as this aerial photograph of Coral Gables and the Biltmore. And it has all its information and metadata listed underneath it. I found all the images to be of high resolution quality and the descriptive metadata highly visible, but also easy to use easy for any user to understand. For example, they also use an image viewing program called Mirador that I immediately liked. It's It's especially great for turning pages for multi-page resources like archives or pamphlets or this old dime novel here. And there are other user-friendly features, especially when you scroll to the bottom of any page, you'll find access to their tutorials. There's a bookmark feature, which is that button that says saved items. Or you can get to their blog, which they regularly update. And of course there's the gateway back to the public library's main page and a means to contact the digital collection staff. I like that they have these easy to get to tutorials. I especially like that there's a tutorial on searching, which every librarian knows is something that the average person doesn't know how to do well enough. And next to each object, if we go back to digital objects page, you'll see that next to each digital object there's options to share in social media, and also use that bookmark feature that I was talking about earlier if you click save there. So there's lots of attempts at striving for some kind of interactivity. And also, as you can see underneath all that on the right hand side, you can even search within OCR records for specific search terms, which is also pretty helpful. I found out the saved items don't really save if your browser's cookies get cleared. To keep your saved items, you're invited to create an account, which takes you to WorldCat, and you basically create a WorldCat account so that you can use the bookmark feature. I didn't see, besides that, if there are any other features that creating an account actually gives you. Overall, aside from having a lot of neat stuff, the digital library strives for a good, easy usability. I feel like the special collections is at my fingertips. I do feel like it doesn't have the front-end visibility or isn't as advertised in the public library's digital or physical spaces like it deserves, even though there's a lot of stuff managed by a great staff upstairs at the downtown branch. Like I showed you before, the only real way to get to it regularly is to find that buried link in the library's main page or have it already bookmarked. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy and maybe decide to check this out.